we be able to make it all the way? Okay, we made it past the light. Making it through the traffic though, that's a little different. We have messed up suspension. Really bad suspension, like holy fuck. But it's okay, let's clean the tires a little bit. Oh my god, it's already stopped right here. Yeah, anything we do is going to be very, very risky, no matter what the case. There is no way. Why is there a line? Okay, it's bad all the way down. All the way down, guys. The traffic is ass all the way down. Move over to the side here. Everything is ass, it doesn't even matter. The traffic is so bad. This is like the worst I've ever seen it. Okay, yeah, we're definitely gonna have to like take some sort of detour just to make sure we get gas, because I don't trust my gas tank nor the fact that I'm gonna be in like high RPMs just to like function through here. More time to ride, but it's like definitely not ideal for the fact that everyone else could possibly lose their patience, do like random in and outs. There's obviously potholes in the road, you can like see them like literally like right there. Yeah, wish us luck on this little this cruise. I'm gonna have to be locked in for this one. Clean the wheels up a little bit. Are we gonna be able to even keep up or catch up to that motorcyclist? Either of them, honestly. I can't tell what the traffic is like in front of this guy. But we gotta like lock in. Ah! I just got pelted with like so many rocks. Cool, calm, and collected. I already know there's going to be like another junction that's going to have like really bad traffic, so we'll see how that also goes. Nice little Tesla truck. In my opinion, it's not really nice. I just don't like them, but you know, personal preference. Truck's kind of right in my ass, but it's okay. Okay, I see one of the bikers. Do not merge into me, por favor. Oh, he's a saint. He slowed down. Not even gonna lie to you, this wind is super hot right now. And the wind is bad. There was a couple on that side. Try not to seem like I'm being too obnoxious. I'm simply just getting out of the way of traffic. And the wind's throwing my helmet around like crazy. Yeah, traffic's really bad. Yeah, these guys are like literally kind of just throwing ass right now. And when I say that, I mean like they're literally cutting up so fucking crazy. They're basically just throwing their vehicles into like whatever opening they can. I'm thinking I'll probably take like the next exit or so if I can't catch up to these bikers in some magical way. Damn, she sounds good. Okay, we did catch up to one biker. Okay, I know this guy. Whoa. My brake is being very weird. I might need to lube something up or just fully replace it because I'm not liking that. It wants to like jar up a little bit. Like it feels like you're fighting it just to pull it, and then all of a sudden it wants to like you've been fighting it for a little bit, so it kind of just like jerks. And my suspension is really bad. Learning new things about the bike. I don't know if the heat's causing any extra issues, but not really appreciating the fact that, I mean, the bike is literally telling me, hey bro, I need the whole shebang. Everything brand new, everything refresh. I also have to make sure there's no like motorcycle police. I don't know if that one cop's gonna care that I was like kind of going quick, you know. Obviously I'm in the middle of like a lot of cars. I want my space. Just looking out for myself, you know. Okay, I just saw that one biker, and that's not the same one. And the bike's low-key getting hot so fast. It's like, sometimes if I don't throttle control it properly, the bike will freak the fuck out. You're good, bro. I'm just chilling in your my escape route. Respectfully. No, there's something that's just so bad. Like, what happened in like the small time frame that this bike was running? Like, really nice. I'd rather pull over to the side and like go to a gas station or something, you know? I'm trying to tell this car behind me to back off a little bit, like. That shift was so hard. Like, such a loud clank. I had this bike for sale at one point and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna have to like take it off the listing. One, there's a lot of things that needs to be done, and then two, I still love this bike. And it's my first bike, so like I would rather keep it as like a memento. Let's see, how efficiently can I get over? Because this traffic is not it, bro. And I don't want to start splicing through y'all. Like that. Because like if I'm gonna like cut in, I have to be like pretty quick. Like very quick. I don't even want anyone to ever recognize that I'm like taking up space. Let's see, I got a plan getting out, and there's like a nice little gap open. I feel like one of these cars is gonna like run into me on some bullshit. Rather not have that happen on the highway. But you know, I would still like it to be like a very low speed and I can just walk out and be like, oh no, my bike. Y'all feel that? Well, you can't feel that obviously, but I hit the brakes like a tiny bit and the bike like dipped forward. Yeah, my front forks are absolutely destroyed. Absolutely destroyed. Wait for traffic to slow down on this side. Maybe I can like wave over and be like, hey, I wanna get over. Okay, that one was okay. Still waiting for another one of these exits to open up for me. Because again, gas station, some sort of opening. Cool. Yeah, mission catch up to the bikers, not happening. Way too risky. The traffic is terrible, and I also don't feel like getting stuck out here wearing a jacket, black pants, and you know, all this heavy gear. It's really hot, it's uncomfortable. I'd rather just get home as efficiently as I can, because I still have like I have so many meetings. Is that a signal? No. Sure, I need to go left. Yeah, the traffic is just too bad for me. Don't know if it's this exit or not. I'm like kind of conflicted. There's this one, and then there's the one after. That one looks kind of clustered. Okay, yeah, absolutely. I'll find some route along like the back roads or something. I probably need to re-bleed my brakes. I literally had just did my brakes. Get gas really fast. Get back on the road. I don't think I need to hydrate or anything like that, but this might be like a little small adventure vid. As long as we got some tunes to kind of keep us cool, calm, collected. Traffic over here is always bad, so I'm like always sketched out coming around this way. Just stay off my ass and we'll be fine. Simple. Definitely need a gas station because I can't even open my phone. My gloves don't pick up on my phone. I don't know which way that goes. random ass detours. It's still going to be a very long ride regardless. 44 plus minutes. I don't even know if there's any gas stations around here that even has the gas that I need. What are you doing, bro? The light's so red. Wow, bro, the impatience. There's a line, bro. Just be patient, bro. Like, I promise you, it's fine. We'll get a solid green. I don't want to like get like a POV of a crash because of your impatience. You know what? You got it, bro. You got it, bro. I mean, I'm in neutral. Fuck all that. Whole ass like super duty right there. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. The only thing keeping my bike cool right now is literally just the wind, so. I know you see me. Are you still looking at me? You still see me, right? Cool? Okay. You still see me? Cool. What even is this road? Like, why is there a cul-de-sac in the middle of a, like, work area? Kind of reminds me of like an area people would be doing like stunts and stuff. Like right there, I would be skating. What even is this traffic? Like what am I witnessing right now? This isn't even like staying connected. It's like super loose. And the heat is getting to me. The visor has to come up. Holy hell. Whew. That's good wind. That's some fresh air. I want to get a gasket for this. Like I can smell the gas kind of like leaking through here, but it's kind of just CNC to CNC. And yeah, kind of don't like that smell lifting up into my nostrils. Look at this dirt right here. What even is this? What is this? I'm gonna have to be very careful. And I'm gonna have to probably like fly just a little bit. Not even gonna lie to y'all, I'm probably gonna do some very illegal shit. Gravel. Clean my wheels up a little bit. Still gotta go to a gas station, so we'll probably make that like the first stop, just so we're not getting like distracted. What is that? What are y'all doing? I hate that. I hate that so much. Nobody be a hero, please. And yeah, we're out. I don't like gas on my stuff. 15 bucks. Okay, so I have a gallon in there. We had a gallon in there. All right, the traffic in this little spot seems pretty good, so we're vibing, we're chilling. My hands are sweaty. Like, my gloves are like super sweaty. I have to wear like a Shirimoto hoodie. Lights are down, we should be good. Bike is very bouncy. I need to rebuild my suspension. Really bad. Very bad. What car is that? It's a Jeep, not a cop. Tighten up the belt. Little straps. Come on. Nothing, cool. So nice. Even though she had like no facial expressions whatsoever, I'm like, okay, thank you. I need, oh my god, that's the brightest that my phone goes. I can barely see that. What's the ETA? I can't see it. Can y'all see it? I hope he wasn't asking me to do a wheelie. What space? I can't even do them yet. Next light, got you. So it's just gonna be a straight shot. How good of a straight shot? Who knows? Regardless, I would rather be moving in the same time frame that it would take me to get to my house if I was taking the highway, not moving. My cam chain sounds like slightly loose. I can hear like this very, very tiny little like grazing sound as if it's chipping away at my block somewhere. And I would like to get that fixed before it becomes an actual catastrophic issue. I already have the tensioner. I just have to get the gaskets. Bug, I just saw that motherfucker splatter. literally saw him coming at me in slow motion, and then just went. I'm like, oh no, Ricky! What car is this behind me? What car is this behind me? Okay, Mazda. This is literally the most freeing experience I've ever experienced. Like, why would I ever go back to a car? Like, it's so nice. We got this unskippable cutscene of a road here. I feel like the hotter my bike gets, the weirder my clutch gets as well. Probably another thing I need to replace. I already need to do the cables for everything because I already know these cables are like, you know, 26 years old. This bike just needs a lot of love, and I want to give it to it. I really do. I want this bike to be like a full restoration. I wouldn't even mind dropping like a couple thousand at this bike. But like realistically, if I was to drop like 5,000 on this bike, that would be, you know, probably better than having to pay for a loan on a new one, right? And having to do the whole Rochambeau of what's wrong with the new bike if I was to get one that was used off of like Marketplace or something. I don't want to pull this anymore, make it tighter, because I don't know when it's gonna actuate. I don't want my gears having like extra wear for no reason. Open the visor really fast so I can breathe. Oh, look at the little bird. Not a care in the world. I don't want to get to that level of freedom. I want to stay here on Earth on my two wheels. And two wheels down. Let's keep it that way, because yeah, very long life to live. A lot of goals and dreams not accomplished yet. I like how I can tell now if I like accidentally go into neutral, because I'm like being too casual with the shifting. But I'm not wearing my actual like bike boots. I'm wearing just work boots, so they kind of have like a whole different, you know, toe height. None of this attire that I'm wearing right now is something that I would rather wear at all, ever on a bike. You know, I like my more comfortable, protective clothing, or something that just feels freeing, because at that point it's like, if I'm wearing something that's comfortable, at least I know I'm a lot more confident and comfortable maneuvering the bike. We got one stress out of the way though. We got gas, so I'm like not really worried about anything else other than just the ride time. These gloves are slowly becoming more and more uncomfortable. I remember doing that one time and I had a cop behind me. He didn't do anything, but you know, it was still kind of like nerve-wracking because I don't know how cool every cop is nowadays. I'm here. Oh my god, this bike is so bouncy now. Yeah, the whole geometry feels weird. I think like the only thing casually keeping me upright on the bike is like normal inertia forces and, you know, gyroscopic whatever. And then other than that, just like how I decide to lean and my PSI, my tires aren't too aggressively low for me to not have like road feel. What the hell was that? Don't want to get too high in the power band because this motherfucker will fly. Minutes out. I think we're doing okay. Yes, we are. We are doing okay. We're 30 minutes out. It's only like 24. Yeah, it's 24. I don't like this area. I'm gonna go slow because I don't know what y'all are gonna do. Do your thing, bruh. That food smells so good. There's a nail right there that I just skipped. I'm starting to hate. Oh my gosh. I don't know what that was, but I think there's a bug inside of my jacket. Don't know what that was, but there's something in my jacket. I need like a moment. Whatever it is, it's not coming out, and I'm about to freaking freak the fuck out. God, I love that so much, bro. Yeah, I think my clutch is like kind of going out. That shadow was insane. I don't know how big that bird was, bro, but fuck that. The bike is just dying. My bike is actually kind of running rich on the low end, especially at idle. Yeah, like right there is not stalling, but it almost did. Yeah, like right there. The bike is so squishy, bro. Hopefully we're able to make time, because we still have a long little line to go from here. As much as I want to just say fuck it and just skip everybody, I don't want to be an asshole, even though I am on a time crunch. But we had 2 emergencies so far. Having to get gas, and don't know exactly what was in my shirt, but it was big enough for me to feel it when I was like, you know, trying to catch it in my sleeve. Bike's getting pretty hot as well. Visor up. I keep forgetting this is a 4-way stop, so it's gonna definitely get bad. Like holding this brake, holding this clutch right now is like the workout of a fucking lifetime, bro. Yeah, a little bad little traffic right there in that little spot. I don't want to have to make time. Like, I don't have to make up for lost time. Because, I mean, there's not really much I can do, you know? This has already been one hell of a little day. I didn't want to record it at all, because, I mean, I still have like 2 whole videos that I still need to finish editing. And they're already extensive, and it's like almost like a day like this where, you know, traffic is already bad, and I'm trying to just make like one nice little video on like hopefully like a quick little trip. But you know, things like things get in the way. Got to make like small sacrifices. Got to do a couple of absolutes and possiblies. Yeah, I gotta have this bike like completely looked over. If I could take it to a shop and they give me like a free quote of everything that needs to be done, I definitely wouldn't mind taking out like a loan just to get this bike done, as long as it doesn't exceed how much I could pay if I was like buying a brand new bike outright, you know? I'm still debating on swapping my exhaust out from this Akrapovic to like the racing exhaust that I have. Racing brakes with the aggressive compound that these are, I really am not, I'm starting to hate the sound and squeal that they make. And I hate that they change how they feel versus like, say for example, if it's like early in the day and I haven't used them at all, you know, cold brakes, it's like, okay, cool, like it takes a little bit of pressure for me to actually like stop, and it feels nice and natural. But then the brakes get like really hot and you squeeze it a little bit and it's like, wow, like I am, like you're damn near doing a stoppie, because the pressure, like the grip, the bite strength is just so high at that point. You have no signal lights on, so I should assume you're going straight, right? I can smell like hot metal, and I'm hoping to God it's not my bike. Because if so, I promise you, I will be like, I'll have to do like I'll do an insurance claim and see what they say. Just be like, hey, I just have like these 2 issues. I just need to know if they can even get fixed and covered, because I have full coverage on this bike. Probably sounds stupid, but at the same time, like, why not? I'd rather just have the coverage, you know? Okay, visor's closed, so now I can actually hear and not have the beautiful whistle of Mother Nature blowing in my ear like she's trying to give me sweet nothings. Yeah, the bike feels weird. Like, it feels like one fork is like squishier than the other. Like, the bike kind of like flips like straight back up. Yeah, brother, I'm still behind you. That kid thinks I'm like the coolest guy in the world, like, bro. Don't make me be the reason. Don't make me be the reason you start making bad life decisions, bro. You can see his like little silhouette. Like, bro, he's like, he has like the same enthusiasm as my youngest son. Hopefully everyone else is having a safe day out there on 2 wheels. Oh, we got the cops over here. Nah, he's busy. He has like actual hooligans to tend to. Just think, like, a cop could interact with me and 100% miss the opportunity of a lifetime to get like the bus of the century. Homie could get like a Nobel Prize, but no, he's over here like, yeah, this dude has dark skin. And he's on a sports bike. I feel like this view alone right here kind of like pisses people off. Like, there's been times where I could be at like a stoplight for a while, and then all of a sudden, like, someone's like hardcore staring at me, mainly because I'm wearing like a muscle shirt or something, or just like something short sleeve, because it's hot, obviously. Like, I'm not, like, I can't go around shirtless. That's gonna cause a lot more issues that I don't feel like dealing with later. Anyone with a lady understands you don't want to do that, unless your lady doesn't have the best security and stuff. But that's beside the point. Absolutely not, sir. Nah. I hate when people inch forward when I'm pulling up. Like, I've seen people do that whole like, oh, there's space? I have the power. I'm like, no, you don't. I also don't like riding my bike in these boots. These boots, it has like a super tall steel toe, and I can't actually feel my gear shifter and know exactly where it is. Obviously, if I'm at like a stoplight, I'm like, okay, cool. But like, if I'm going across the intersection and there's like slight bumps everywhere, I'm gonna take the bump as like the wrong bit of information that I'm trying to get from the bike, and it's gonna be like, oh man. At least we have throttle discipline where we're not just absolutely rev bombing anymore. And that was like a very fast adaptation that I had to like do with when I got on the bike, because I hated it. I hated feeling like I always had to like full throttle it, mainly because it's a 600cc bike. Like obviously, like most of your power is in the higher RPMs. So yeah, you're gonna feel like you need more RPMs to get up and go, especially from a stop. But you know, I kind of learned to kind of just modulate the throttle, modulate the clutch, so I get like a good go. I've grown, basically. Yeah, the bike is very bouncy. My suspension is like squatting on some crazy stuff. And like if I hit a bump, it's damn near like being at the back of the bus, right? You hit a bump, the front's fine. The back wants to absolutely just catapult you into the sky. Weather's so nice, bro. What's this ETA? Still 20 minutes? I'm like 1 minute behind. Like I have like 1 minute of like grace, I guess. Those sprinklers, I can feel them, like I can feel the mist going through the air. Let's not get all up in that. My thighs have acquired very immense strength from holding onto this bike. Like whatever physical feats I thought I had, I've elevated. I've mastered a lot of muscle groups, learned how to utilize them to their fullest potential. Out here taming a rocket between my legs. There's a bike, there's a bike, there's a bike, lady. I'm gonna have to pass cars or something, like. The bike wants to vibrate a little bit. Let's see, what's going on over here? It's funny how if you stand up on a bike, if you're not looking at the bike at all and just holding on with your thighs and just pay attention to forward motion, you don't get that weird scare of like, oh, I might fall or lose my balance. I remember trying it like I think I tried like a week ago on my last night ride home. I forgot what video it was. It was like maybe like 4 videos ago. But yeah, I was riding with this other rider and we're standing up on our bikes. I'm just like, you know what? This is kind of nice. And it was like the first time I've actually like done it and was aware that I was doing it. And then after that, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna keep doing that because obviously the bike isn't gonna fall over. And anyone who's like new to riding, I promise you, a lot of the things that you're worried about as far as like balancing, the bike does 98% of the work for you. It's just when you're trying to like manipulate what the bike's already doing, you got to understand a lot of physics, at least like, you know, common sense things for us riders. Physics is common sense, right? Control, trust, all that stuff. If you're someone who gets afraid very easily, stick to a small bike. Make sure you have like a nice open space to practice because you cannot afford to be afraid on these things. These things will literally expose you if you're afraid. Like don't risk other people's safety because you just want to ride. And there's a lot more to it than just riding. Trusting yourself is huge. Confidence is also huge. Understanding is also huge. And someone who isn't willing to ask questions probably shouldn't be doing this. because this is the thinnest line between life and death. Whether that be yourself, well, it's most likely always going to be yourself, but you're risking it for a lot of other people. Like, don't be selfish. Stay within your limits. It doesn't matter how badass you think you are. I promise you, you make one small mistake that a beginner wouldn't even hesitate to like take the time and understand first. Don't just hop on these things and think, okay, cool, I got it. No, you don't. No, you don't. Like, you don't want to have two brain cells fighting for third place when it comes to a motorcycle. And even as like a starter motorcycle, I started off on a 600cc, and it's a Yamaha. Anyone who has a Yamaha R6, they'll tell you exactly what it takes to make these things feel like they're alive. And if you're not comfortable being able to exist with this bike where it wants to live, then you're just going to take away your ability to live very quickly. No, this traffic is so bad. Oh my lord. Like, I can pass, I just can't pass. And with how much we're stopping and going, like, this kind of gives me like a lot of time to talk to you guys, because I don't always have the time to talk to you guys. Like, I'm so like in my own zone when I'm riding. And sometimes I kind of get like, I get awestruck when I get to like look to the side of me and there's like fields and pastures and stuff like that. Like, look at that. Look at that view. And in my helmet, I can see all of that in my peripheral. So I really am just taking it all in. I'm like grazing my foot on the floor just for like that low speed stability, because I'm just chilling, you know. Destroying my shoes, by the way. Absolutely destroying it. I know I don't like asking for anything. I like working hard for my stuff. But I'm like half tempted to ask directly to you guys if anyone wanted to support my GoFundMe just for either me rebuilding this bike and keeping this on the channel as like the active motorcycle that we use for all of our vlogs, or just get another used bike that just doesn't have the same problems and, you know, isn't from the year 2000. I'd highly appreciate any and all support possible. And if you have anyone else who understands the passion when it comes to these motorcycles, share the video with your friends, you know, share it on your socials, let them know, like, yo, Shared Moto is trying to do some great things, because this bike is something that people around my age and older all are going to appreciate. It's a carbureted bike. It's the first gen Yamaha R6. This thing lives on in so many people's like childhoods. Like, people my age have seen their fathers ride this bike with a lot of passion and skill and just looked like the coolest guy in the world. So I was like, I don't want to get rid of this bike, but I also want to fully understand what it was that everyone else got to experience as a young man, or like, you know, someone who had the time and energy to be like, yo, I'm in my 30s, I'm in my 40s, I want a sports bike, and they get one of these and then they fall in love. So yeah, if anyone wants to be able to help me with rebuilding this, like, check out the links in my description. I have a whole GoFundMe down there, and if not, I have a anyways, yeah, I have like a whole GoFundMe link in the description below. And if you want, I also have merch. So if you guys want to like support me directly with that, go for it. I'd highly appreciate it. because I really do love this bike. Like, it has nothing special on it. There's no like electronics really. Everything's analog. Like, I have the gauge cluster, tachometer, stuff like that, but like I myself I've put a charger on here just for the sake of being able to use this bike the same way someone with an S1000RR is able to just enjoy the fact that they have like all this luxury. And I'm an older person, like I don't need all the luxury. I understand it looks really cool, but I could rebuild this and make it look similar to that, but more modern without getting rid of the fact that, hey, it's a Gen 1 R6. This thing has a lot of prestige, and I love it to death. It feels really good. It's my first bike. It's taught me a lot of things, and I've learned to appreciate what it is, because it's 100% just pure brutality. It screams, it yells, it turns very well. I can whip this thing in and out of traffic, and it doesn't intimidate me because I already respect it to begin with, because I was new coming into the biking scene. But now that I'm like, I go through traffic, I've gone through the city, I've gone through back roads, I've gone through the curves, I've gone through the highways. I've seen how fast this bike can go. I've rebuilt this thing from everything that I needed to make it legal when I was trying to like get everything else done for it. Obviously, I didn't like go super deep and go into like the engine and the suspension and stuff like that, but like I've had this bike down to its frame, aside from the engine still being in it. But tires changed, brakes changed, fuel pump changed, all the LEDs have been like all the lights in the gauge cluster and the headlights converted to LED. Even the tail lights have been converted to LED with integrated turn signals. I still plan on switching out these rearview mirrors. I want to get new rear sets, new handles. Like, I want to just, like, this little material is kind of like, it's destroyed a little bit, you know? Like, normal wear and tear from, like, a plastic meant for outdoor vehicles. Like, so many things have been done to this bike that I had the money for. My God, it just screams. Like, that right there is exactly what I'm talking about. It screams, but it doesn't scare you. It tells you, like, I'm with it if you're with it. It has so much control, even with all the issues that it has. It fucking feels amazing. Fuck, dude. It's like a feeling, it never goes away. You're always smiling, I promise you. Gen 1, nothing else. There's nothing else. It's just, it's what it is. That's all it is. This thing does not lie to you. It tells you exactly what it is, and you either have to admit and accept what it is, or go somewhere else. I don't think there's any other genuine way to express the sheer happiness that I had in that moment. To anyone else, it was just, oh, he needs to get around that semi. Obviously, yes, but how it had to be done is what creates love. Holy fuck. Still sick, still slightly losing my voice, but dude, the excitement. Yeah, I need to rebuild the suspension. I need to rebuild the motor too. double check everything, make sure like my valve clearances and stuff are in check. I just don't have the money for it. But because of what this bike is, I want to love it as much as it loves itself. And it's a beautiful thing for me to experience it expressing its love for itself. This bike is literally perfect. If you've ever heard those sayings where they say, I want to love the person who loves themselves, or any kind of like variation of that, I don't think anyone really understands what it's like to love something that already understands that it's worth loving. This bike has earned its way into so many people's like hearts and childhoods, and this is, I don't even know how to say it. There are places where this bike is literally a family heirloom, being passed down from grandson to grandson to father to son. Like, this bike is literally being passed down as an heirloom from great-grandfather to grandfather, father and son. And after that, his son after him is being taken care of somewhere. Cherished, maintained. Like, it makes me realize that not a lot of people deserve this bike. It is so hot. My bike is definitely struggling. But yeah, guys, this is gonna be the end of the video. I don't know what else to say. It's been a very long trip. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I know I have. As much as I didn't want the trip to be as long as it was with all of its little side quests, but I enjoyed it. I enjoyed every single day. I would never regret this. I never regret this experience. This shit makes me happy, bro. Other than that, I love you guys. If you're brand new, hit that subscribe button, leave a like, and leave a comment. Like, what was your first bike? Did you have to build it up a lot, or was it like perfect off the rip? Till next time, guys. 2 wheels down. Sheesh.